Hi everyone, I am the Beardy Red Viking, and this is a classic death metal unboxing video. Okay, so as mentioned, today I'm going to be unboxing some music which I recently received from Nuclear Blast. Pre-ordered these a few months ago now, and I've been eagerly awaiting them to turn up, and they did do today. So let's get straight in. Got one of those nice pull tabs, which don't always work brilliantly, but it has done on this occasion. So let's have a look what we've got in here then. Well, I know what we've got in here, but you guys don't. So there's a little bit of suspense for you. So, I would say that not necessarily all of these albums will be classed as classics, but there's definitely at least two, possibly three that you could call that. I'm just going to get straight in there. This is the new reissues from Nuclear Blast of the Atheist catalogue. Classic technical death metal band. This is Piece of Time from 1989. Absolutely brilliant album. The technicality, the musical proficiency of these dudes, but at the same time the songwriting is there. This album is an absolute classic. You got songs on there such as the title track, Piece of Time, Unholy War, Why Bother, Beyond. Every track is absolutely superb. There's technicality there, but there's riffs. It's not all just in your face, just guitar wankery all the time. There is some sort of jazzy sections, but yeah, it's not going to appeal to everyone, of course it isn't, but it's a great album. They're a fantastic band, legendary album, and this particular one is red with brown and yellow splattered vinyl, limited to 1,500 copies, as you may be able to see there. Front cover was drawn by Ed Repka, not exactly reminiscent of his usual style, but it's great all the same. I'm going to try and get into this without ruining it. This is always the problem with these videos. I'm always wary, and I want to keep the hype sticker intact because I'm a nerd, and that has been successfully achieved, I am pleased to report. So yeah, there we go. It's out of the packaging. There's the dudes on the back with some classic late 80s, early 90s stuff. This is from 1989. So nothing else in there. So it's printed inner with the band and the thanks there, and some credits, and then you've got the lyrics on there. And now let's take a look at the vinyl itself, because this is going to look pretty cool, I reckon. Oh yes, look at that. Side 2 I'm showing you first there, and side 1, so a couple of different little sections of the cover artwork on display. That looks amazing. I absolutely love that. That might be my favourite piece of vinyl in terms of the look. I'm not Roger. I enjoy the splattered variants. I'm not always the biggest fan of just solid coloured variants. I'm not keen on clear. I'm not keen on white, gold, silver. But if it's splattered or it's got some kind of pinwheel pattern on it or something, I'm a sucker for it. Next up is 1991's Unquestionable Presence, another classic. More great artwork on the front, and then the dudes again on the back. And this is the sea blue with yellow and light blue splattered vinyl. So let's take a look at that. Again, let's get it open, and let's try and preserve. There we go, done. The hype sticker is safe. I will stick that on the plastic outer sleeve I put on. I'm not one of these that sticks it back on the cardboard sleeve. That would be a ridiculous thing to do, in my opinion. Do what you want to do with your own records, obviously, but yeah, for me. A little bit of ring wear on that already, which is slightly disappointing, but never mind, it's going to happen over time anyway. I'm not one of these that keeps them all outside the sleeve. And then we got another fully printed inner sleeve with the lyrics, credits and thank yous, the pictures of the dudes. And there we go. That's nice as well. Looking good. Again, different print on each side. This time the print is the same. There's not as much going on that cover, I suppose, as there is on the one for Piece of Time. This one kind of expanded on the sound of the first album. Took it a little bit further with the technicality. I think it put some people off, but it didn't put me off. I'm not always the biggest fan of virtuosity and stuff. I'm not into these Yngwie Malmsteens or your Steve Vines or your Joe Satriani's or anything like that. But when it's a band and there's some technicality in there, but they're able to write a song as well, I'm all good with it. And Atheist find that balance very nicely as far as I'm concerned. And we've got 1993's Elements. Again, great artwork. And this is, I think, where some people started falling off again as well. I don't know this album as well as either of the previous two I've mentioned, but I trust the guys to be able to put another quality album together. I have listened to it in the past, but it's been a while since I've listened to this one. It isn't a classic like the others, I would say. It's not held in the same regards, and I wouldn't put it in the same sphere as those two either, but it's still a very good album. Let's make sure. Oh, I'm struggling here with the hype sticker. I think I've got it. There we go, it's safe. Didn't read out the variant type, did I? This is purple with blue splatter, limited to 1500. So again, great album art. The fellas on the back. Another printed in it with a seam split. Not ideal. Then you got the lyrics on that side, and again, credits and a photo of the band on the reverse. And there we go, purple with blue splatter, various shades of blue. Printed label with the earth as the main feature. It's looking good as well. I'm liking the look of all these variants, I have to say. They're all looking fun-dabby-dozy, as they say in Yorkshire. I don't know if they do say that in Yorkshire. Just chatting shit. Right. So finally we've got Jupiter, which came out in 2010. So quite a big gap between Elements and Jupiter. There was a split in the band for a good long period of time. They reformed in around about 2006 after breaking up in about 1994 or so. So again, this is more of a modern release. I haven't actually heard this one at all, so I'm going in blind on this one. But band that's made the greatness that they have done in the past, I can't see it being a bad album. And like I say, I wanted the full set, so I got the full set. Now I'm going to try and get it open. There we go. There we go. Now just need to make sure I didn't ruin that hype sticker. There we go. Got too much plastic around it for my liking, but can resolve that at a later date. So this one is a gatefold. See the artwork with a bit less glare. It's pretty cool. fighting beasts in a globe or a sphere, whichever you want to call it. Track listing on the back there, and the gatefold, which is looking awesome. Yeah, nothing in there as suspected, but we do have a printed inner again, which is kind of unusual for a gatefold actually. But yeah, then again we got some artwork with the lyrics over the top, pictures of the dudes playing live, and then the credits and the thanks down below. But look at the vinyl itself then. Ooh, that is garish. Yeah, that one, that's definitely my least favourite of the variants of the vinyl. That looks a little bit like vomit, I've got to be honest. Yellow with brown and green, and yeah, that's certainly bright, it's certainly garish. But yeah, probably comfortably my least favourite of the 3 vinyl variants. So yeah, just thought I'd quickly get those open and show them to you. Some of you may have them on the way, some of you may have decided not to bother, some of you may not well be interested at all, but if you're not interested at all, you're probably not going to be watching this video. But all the same, thank you very much for watching if you did watch. If you've got anything you would like to talk about down below with regards to these albums, let me know which is your favourite, what you think of the later albums, the 1993 Elements album and 2010 Jupiter album. Which is your favourite out of Peace of Mind and Unquestionable Presence? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'd be happy to have a chat with you. I will also be having a good old listen to Jupiter to really check that one out. As I say, I don't know that one. But thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. And that's me done for today. Thank you very much. Baby Red Viking, out.